Let's see, the sounds of Inaros.
I have a rare opportunity for you. It
You sound
seems
like a
there may
douche.
be a tomb hidden on that forsaken place. Tombs mean treasure, and yet sadly, my usual relic hunters are superstitious idiots who refuse to disturb this so-called sacred place. You, Tenno, however, are more pragmatic, especially when it comes to ducats. Am I right?
I do need ducats.
You want some enemies or what? You want lots of stuff?
Oh, that's my dad. He's sawing an end off the Christmas tree.
Okay, let's see if we can do this mission together. Oh, we can! I managed to get this from Barakatia.
If you want to cut those bits there, there's my knife.
You can feel the filth and grit in every breath. This desolate rock is the former colony of the backward-thinking sky worshippers.
Oh my
Their
gosh, this
stories
guy's
are
a
worth
dick.
as much as the sand around you. Nothing. The Grineer took pity on their miserable existence years ago, returning this so-called civilization to the sand. Yet for some elusive reason, their relics have become quite fashionable and thus valuable.
Dad showed me that the
Rare
other day. Yeah.
antiquities. That's why
Good to
we're
kill him when you're not looking.
He's such a dick. That's infested.
Sorry, I'm coming out, but I just had to. Lots of people in front of the screen.
Screw it. Watch out!
I don't care. I didn't have iron skin on, so.
Just get some energy. Okay. This way. Ah, I need a friend.
I'm coming. Trying to hunt for any extra enemies so that I can level up the Rubico.
Did I put a mod on my thing to make me invisible? I must have. Turning me invisible at random times.
Yeah, Squat used to do that.
Oh look, a flower, you need to scan it.
No, I don't. Not everyone has had to suffer the same fate with their syndicate as you.
I think I managed to do all the syndicate missions. I only really did it because I just wanted to know more about the syndicates. That and I just don't like how it's not completed on my codex.
That's the thing, I don't understand that with you and I about how you just if the mission says there that it's incomplete or something, or like, you just have loads of mobs lying around, you just have to get rid of them. Like, it's not doing any harm, sitting there.
I mean, loads of mods and I think getting rid of them, it gives you endo. So,
You could, but it's not that desperate enough.
I mean, with the Umbra mods, I need to max it. And I haven't even maxed out one Vitality mod. rando. How far is this tomb? Come on. Okay, just how far are you? How far are you?
Isn't this Inaros? Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention.
I found it. Yeah, it's the Sands of Inaros. I found it.
Ignore these glyphs.
No,
Nothing but
Barak.
nonsense about their so-called God King.
Shut up,
Inaros,
Arcadia.
is
I
it?
want to know more.
How quaint. The only thing heaven sent from Inaros will be the prices relics fetch at auction.
Hey,
Hush, hush, my dear. You don't need to be scared.
No, it's original Space Mom,
The sand, but
that's not Space Mom.
not all of it.
isn't it?
I'll tell you the story.
It's someone else.
Tenno,
As in
what
not
is this?
Morgulus.
Why are you doing that?
Long ago, the lands of our colony were cursed. They were
Look at
soaked in
this.
fear. The golden skyman would come and take our children away. Young and old alike cowered before them, afraid to lose their most beloved.
Oh.
That voice! Tenno, stop this!
Oh, Barkatur, you hear this too?
He came, the Fear Eater, the Sky Killer. He was called Inaros.
That's interesting.
Just saying that twice.
Yeah, that's interesting. Varus can hear it too. Ooh.
That's
I'm
how
getting-
statue.
I'm getting an
So touchy.
Indiana Jones vibe here.
Yeah, let's go poke it.
Yeah. Let's go poke it. What did you do?
This is a big Indiana Jones vibe now. That was a pressure plate, I think.
A burial vessel. It will contain precious relics. There, you're not defiling a tomb. You're creating wealth. Return to your ship. We must examine this vessel further.
Okay. Okay, where's the big boulder that's supposed to chase us down?
I think it's going to come from here.
Oh
Because this
god.
looks like a long corridor.
Yep. Oh, nope.
Or not. Ooh.
Disappointing. That was disappointing.
Now I choose the second table beside the building, which is the sales rep table. And then in this column foreign key, I'll click again product ID.
Okay.
I could have never foreseen this. That vessel contains primitive etchings that seem to be a sort of blueprint.
For
There's a
an arrow.
Warframe entombed there.
Now click OK.
Look at it. It's exquisite. There's an inscription. Prove you are him. Destroy the ones who oppress. Destroy who? Does this smudged glyph represent some enemy? You'll have to carry that vessel into battle and prove yourself if we are to unlock these secrets.
What?
Here is the relationship. Table 1 and table 2
Huh?
connected.
Carry what vessel?
This is just to show it to you. You don't need to have power pivot in your version of Excel to create
Okay, I have the Warframe.
So now this is
Do. What? Whoops, I forgot to put this on to solo only. Oh, who cares? Alright, random person, let's go do this together. do. Oh. I really hate that. Oh, at least I got an enemy siphon. These spikes go around, okay. So I don't have to worry about spoiling. You know what, that's fine. See some energy? Nope.
Remember, we're here for relics, not stories. So I'd appreciate if you kept your Tenno Soma Void resonance thing to a minimum. I've had enough of this culture to last a lifetime.
I can't control it.
Take the vessel to the door. What happens?
Little one, after this, you must sleep.
Yikes, what is this Indiana Jones stuff?
Not again.
Another one.
Inaros began not as our king, but as our enemy. A warrior of the Golden Skyman. But for each child the Skyman took away, Inaros grew even more angry. Until one fateful night. Another child had been taken, and the villagers had gathered in a mourning circle weeping, until they heard a small voice. By the tombs, it was the child returned. As he approached, the people gasped in horror, as they saw that he was drenched in blood. His father rushed to the boy and embraced him, and saw that he had no wounds. "Whose blood is this?" he asked. The boy looked to the sky and said, "This is the blood of the Skyman. This is the work of Inaros." By the sand and the stars, the Skymen raged. They set upon Inaros with their armies, but none could prevail. For he commanded the sand, he commanded death. Inaros ate their fear and became stronger.
None of this could be true, could it?
And so they left us, and took with them our fear. On that day, Inaros became our king, and in a great whirlwind of sand, ascended to watch over us from his throne in the sky.
What if? It can't be.
Need something? Oh. I don't have a... Stay still. Get back here!
That voice. Return to your ship. I must collect myself.
So, no explanation as to why we can hear the voice. Ghost voice. Oh, weird junky Tenno void powers.
I'm beginning to think this Inaros myth was drawn from an actual Warframe. Oh, I see. Another glyph. Another challenge. See if you can figure out which enemy it represents.
Looks like a Kavat. Okay. Okay, what's the story time now?
By the void, the Grineer have picked up our scent. They'll take me. It's Inaros. You have to stop these animals at once.
Ooh, that was awesome, and stop turning me invisible! That is awesome! Oh, wrong way. Oh shit. Oh shit. What is... Where's it going? I am just heading to where I'm supposed to be. Indiana Jones time.
So where is she? That voice. I think I need to hear the rest. I think I've needed to hear this for a long time.
Why are you getting so upset?
And so, for years we lived in peace, and our little dunes were our own to keep. But the sands of peace are ever shifting. Years later, a plague came to the desert. The infested. Desperate, our people called out to the sky, Inaros! Inaros! But they could not wake him. And so, they were consumed by the ravenous horde. With all lost, the few remaining villagers gathered in the morning circle to prepare for the end, when suddenly a storm rose about them. A colossal spiral storm of sand, piercing the sky. The villagers huddled, trapped within the storm's eye as the beasts charged them. In moments, the beasts were torn apart, and the infested plague was swept away, never to be seen again. As the storm subsided, the people ventured out into the desert, hoping to catch a glimpse of their savior, their beloved Inaros.
Get ready.
Oh god, he's Atlas here! Yeah, I'm moving down.
They found his glorious metal body, broken and still, lying in the sand. Did they mourn? No, no. They knew his spirit had returned to the sky to watch over them once again. They gathered his body to keep it safe from thieves and raiders. They placed the pieces within the sacred vessels and entombed them in secret, knowing that one day Inaros would reclaim his body and rise again. So now, my sweet Dune, you have no need of fear. Take these grains and keep them under your pillow. Inaros will watch over you.
Find extraction. We're done here.
Oh, I get it. That must be you, isn't it? And then that must be your mom. Aww.
The story isn't just a myth, is it?
God.
Look at this sacred vessel, one of 4, just as she described. And the challenges. You must prove your Tenno.
That's a kavat, isn't it?
Shut them down. Make them fear this place. The Grineers should be swept away.
Quickly, quickly, my sweet Dune, they're coming.
I tried so hard to forget.
Quickly, in here. Don't make a sound, Barrow. Here, hold these grains in your hand tight. Inaros will protect you.
It wasn't me I was worried about.
What do you want? No, you have no right.
Inaros. Inaros. Inaros.
No, it's just me.
Inaros. Inaros.
No.
But Inaros never came. You've shown me why I came here, Tenno. Not for riches. The doors are closing again. Prove that you're worthy of Inaros' strength one last time. my mother's call will be answered. Inaros will rise again. Come home, Tenno. She was gone, but somehow you let her speak again. You made me face my past, made me remember who I was. Take his relics and let him rise again. I couldn't think of selling them anyway. For me, these few grains of sand are all the treasure I need. Both of us know why Inaros couldn't have saved her. He wasn't able to listen then, but things are different now. Am I right?